In this video, I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step tutorial of exactly how to start a profitable blog. Even if you're totally new to starting an online business or on a shoestring budget and have no technical expertise whatsoever. Plus, I'm going to discuss why blogging is absolutely crucial for growing your business successfully online. And as a bonus, I'll show you some of the best features and benefits from big name blogs like Mashable.com, CNN, TechCrunch, and Damn Delicious, and show you exactly how to add these to your own blog too. You're going to love these goodies. Honestly, if you've always wanted to have a stunning blog which makes you a lot of money and you didn't know how, then make sure you stick around because the end result is going to be totally worth it. Now, this video is perfect for you if you're looking to establish a profitable online business and don't really know where to begin. My name is James Stafford from websitesmadeeasy.tv, and I'm excited to show you how to get started. I'm literally going to take you by the hand and walk you step by step through the entire process so you fully understand the nuances and the concepts being taught. Now, this tutorial is really going to be a game changer for you, especially if you've been poking around in the dark, not knowing what to do. You're finally going to get clear on exactly what makes a successful, profitable blog. And even better, by the end of this video, you'll have your own killer blog too. Not only are you going to learn how to start a profitable blog, I'm going to take this a step further and show you the secret sauce and the exact steps we use to turn visitors into raving fans and ultimately paying customers. Grab a pen, your thinking cap, because you're going to love this. So let's take a peek at the blog that we're going to be starting. This is it. This is the blog that we're going to be creating, and it's killer. We'll be using a totally free WordPress theme called 2016. It's fresh, beautiful, and it's proven to be the ideal theme for anyone serious about blogging, and it can be viewed on any device. Not only does this theme look clean, simple, and sophisticated, making this ideal for just about any business or enthusiast, but it's also got a ton of options to enhance its functionality, making this perfect for anyone serious about making money online. I totally love it, and so do thousands of other WordPress users. In fact, it's currently one of the most popular WordPress themes available, and is actually made by the people that created WordPress. So you can feel rest assured and confident in the knowledge that you'll be using a proven platform for blogging. Now, one of the key benefits of this theme is that it's fully mobile responsive, which means it's going to look just as great on a tablet or phone as it does on a desktop, allowing your audience to connect with you wherever they are. Another key reason why I love this theme is that it's set up in a way to breathe life into your content. Its minimal feel and functionality is really designed specifically for blogging and is equipped to bring your content front and center, really capturing your audience. I mean, content marketing is huge right now, and this theme is dialed in to ensure your content stands out. This simple feel increases readability and helps with the user experience. It helps to ensure your content is the focal point. A blog is dynamic. It's a living and breathing extension of you or your business. 2016 is the perfect theme to ensure your content is focal. So watch closely, because in the next few minutes, I get to share with you in just 3 easy steps using my proven WTC system and how to get your business started online with a killer blog that not only looks amazing, but has everything you need to help you support your goal of building a successful business online. I'll get you up and running in a snap, and I promise you're going to love it. Just so you know that you're in the right place, this video is totally for you if you're just starting out online or you're an entrepreneur already online and you want to incorporate blogging in your business model to elevate your business to the next level. Now, you may be wondering why you need a blog at all, and the answer to that is very simple. Blogging is one of the best ways to establish your credibility and authority, educate your community, and build a personal connection with your audience all at the same time. And when it's done right, blogging can help you build your audience and encourage them to become lifelong customers with you. The thing to remember is that people online are usually searching for solutions to their problems, and blogging about the topics most relevant to your audience is what's going to help them have confidence in your products and services. Blogging is essentially about building the know, like, and trust factor. In short, you're more likely to buy from someone you trust, and not having a blog and just relying on your website can actually make it very hard for you to build your brand and your presence online. You see, unlike a website, which consists mostly of static pages that more or less stay the same, a blog has content which is updated on a regular basis, meaning content is always fresh and relevant, and therefore giving visitors a reason to return to your blog repeatedly. Plus, blogs allow your audience to comment on your posts, creating engagement. Engaging with your audience is an awesome way for you to build a relationship with them so you can understand what they need most and help provide solutions to their problems. Another huge bonus is that Google loves blogs due to the fact that Google's search algorithm is based on delivering the most valuable and relevant content to the needs of their users. And this means that Google will always boost content from blogs which are fresh and relevant, and most of all, engaging. So while your website serves more as an online brochure that talks about you, your products, and services, your blog is ultimately focused purely on helping your audience. And that's a win-win for anyone searching for anything relevant to their problems. For example, if you sell skincare products, your blog would have tips on looking after your skin and could answer specific skin concerns. And some of your posts would also recommend the products you sell. Now, over time, people who are looking to resolve their skin issues will be far more likely to purchase from you because you've already built a good relationship with your audience. Done properly, your blog will position you as an authority in your industry where your audience can come to you for solutions and will trust you enough to buy your products and services. The single biggest advantage of a blog over just a website is that it allows you to connect directly one-on-one with your audience by encouraging conversation, engagement, and ultimately building trust. Now, hopefully you can see why blogging is essential for the success of growing your business online. So now that you know why blogging is so important, how exactly do you start a blog? And one of the best ways to get started with your blog online is to use something called WordPress. Now, WordPress is a simple web building tool which allows you to have your very own blog or website up and running in less time than it takes to make and drink a cup of coffee. It is that easy and that fast. Now, WordPress is something that many big name brands use to propel their business forward. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through a couple of major blogs and show you exactly how you can incorporate elements from their blogs into your very own blog too. So the first blog I want to show you is Mashable.com, which you may have heard of. It's the leading blog for news, information, and resources. The immediately obvious thing about this blog is that it's very much dependent on a ton of images, which can take your blog from being boring to beautiful instantly. So I'll be showing you how to use images to really make your blog post pop and drive a ton of traffic to your blog. The next blog is CNN News Site. Now, CNN uses video in many of its stories to keep things interesting and deeply engage with the use of video. Video is such a great addition to any blog because you can use it to share tips, resources, do tutorials, and just add a different dimension to your content. This is definitely something I highly recommend, and I'll be showing you how to add video to your post later on in this video. Another killer feature that you're going to need is the one right here that you can see on TechCrunch.com. The social sharing elements on TechCrunch are one of the best standout features of this blog because this is what helps with getting your content consistently shared, potentially going viral. And that's crucial if you want to ensure you're getting a ton of free traffic to your blog. I'll be showing you exactly how you too can add this awesome feature to your blog and get a ton of free traffic. Okay, the final feature I want to show you can be found on the Damn Delicious blog, which is a very well-known food blog. Now, this might be one of the most important features, so pay close attention. They've got a simple opt-in form on their homepage, and you can sign up to have recipes delivered straight into your inbox. I'm going to show you exactly how you too can add this opt-in form to your blog so you can begin to start collecting email addresses. And this is what allows you to start to build that relationship with your subscribers and ultimately turn them into paying customers marketing your various products and services. Plus, I'm going to show you a few other neat elements that you can find on many big blogs to ensure your blog is set up properly so it not only looks awesome, but also is highly profitable too. I am super excited to be sharing this with you because I know it's going to really help you get started in the fastest and easiest way possible. You'll be able to set up your blog and have it published on the internet in minutes without any technical skills whatsoever. And the best part is that it's going to cost you almost nothing. As a specialist in building blogs and websites using WordPress, I've helped thousands of people who knew nothing about the internet or how to get started online get up and running quickly and start making money from it. It's the perfect place to start, even if you've always wanted to have an online business but didn't know how. All you need to do is literally follow along with me. Okay, awesome. Let's dive straight in. Let's get set up with hosting. This is step one, and this is where your blog will live on the internet. This is really the only money you'll need to spend in this tutorial, and it comes in just under $10 a month. It really is a small investment to get started with your blog and have your business live online. Now, this video tutorial is based on my proven WTC system, which is designed to be 100% foolproof. I'll give you a look over my shoulder walkthrough of everything you need so you can confidently get started online. If you can send an email, you can start your first blog. All you need to do is follow along with me. Getting started online consists of just 3 steps, which are as follows. Step 1 is picking out and registering your blog's address, which is also known as your domain name. Step 2 is getting started with WordPress and publishing your first ever blog. And step 3 is getting your blog online so it can immediately be viewed by visitors on the internet. You'll be up and running in just minutes. So let's dive right in with step 1, which is buying the domain name. Your domain name is the name of your blog address. For example, mine is jamesbstafford.com. Once you have your domain name, you're going to need a hosting service so your blog basically has somewhere to live on the internet. Hosting is crucial to getting started online and is no different to you moving into a new home and letting people know where your home is so when they search for you, they know exactly where to find you. So don't be scared by the idea of setting this up. As long as you follow along with me, you'll find it really easy to do. As I said, hosting only costs around $10 a month, just a small investment to keep your blog live on the internet. It's super easy to set up, and to do that, we're going to head over to HostGator.com. Now, there are lots of different hosting services out there, but I've always gone with HostGator because their customer service is pretty awesome. They know WordPress and are available 24/7 phone and chat support to deal with any issues or to answer any questions. Plus, I've been using these guys going on 7 years now without any real problems. I really believe HostGator is one of the best hosting services out there, and just so you know how confident I am in them, I use HostGator to get all of my clients set up with their blogs too. So if you want to take advantage of HostGator, I've got a special coupon code for you. This will knock off 50% off your hosting to get you up and going, saving some. Just be sure to enter the coupon code WordPress Hero at the checkout. Okay, so what you want to do is click on Get Started Now in the middle of the page. Then select Choose a Plan. Then select the Hatchling plan if you only want one blog. But if you're planning on having multiple blogs, then I recommend you go with the Baby plan, as this will give you unlimited domains to work with. You want to register a new domain name. Now, hopefully you've really thought about this and picked a good domain name, such as your business name, your brand name, your personal name, things like that. If the name you want is not available, keep drilling down and using different URL extensions such as .com, .net, .org, or even .tv. We used websitesmadeeasy.tv because we felt that was appropriate considering our website is primarily video-based. So ultimately, pick a domain name that's going to work best for your blog or your business. From the drop-down, select monthly if you don't want to get locked in anything. Once you've got the right one, go ahead and add to cart. Be sure to review your order, and if you're happy with it, simply enter in your payment details. Now, one thing you'll notice when you review your order is that it will have added on a lot of additional extras which you don't need. So you can just uncheck the boxes, as these are all going to cost extra. In the coupon code box, enter WordPress Hero to save 50% off your entire order. Be sure to validate it, and it will bring the cost of your hosting right down. Go through the rest of the process, just follow the instructions, and I'll see you back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. I've confirmed my order, and I'm now on the thank you page. Awesome! You've successfully completed step 1 in our 3-step process of setting up your blog, and hopefully the first step was a piece of cake for you. Okay, so on to the next step, which is installing your actual blog onto your domain name. Again, the whole process is very simple, and you just need to follow along with me and you'll have this installed in no time. You should have received a welcome email with your blog information straight into your inbox. If it doesn't arrive, check your spam box. If it's still not there, give it some time. It should arrive within about 10 to 20 minutes or sooner. You're going to need this email to help set up your new blog. Go ahead and find the email and open it up. I want you to pay attention to the information inside. In particular, have a look at your username, which is what you'll have selected during purchase. You'll also need to make note of your password. I suggest you copy your password, then click on the cPanel link here. It's easier if you right-click and open this up in a new tab. Okay, so now you want to enter in your login details that are from your email you received. Once you've logged into your cPanel, you'll see a page which is full of different icons. It can seem a little scary and overwhelming. Don't be scared. It's actually really straightforward, and to be honest, you're not really going to need to know what all these other things are until you get a lot more advanced, so don't worry. Right now, all you need to do is scroll down towards the bottom where you'll see a section called Software. You're looking for the Quick Install icon. Go ahead and click that. Once you click this, look for WordPress under the section Site Builders and CMS at the top of the page. Then click WordPress. And then on the next page from the drop down, you want to select your domain for the WordPress installation. Go ahead and find your new domain. Once you have selected it, click Next. Now you'll come up with a form asking you for some simple information. You'll need to add in a blog title, fill out the name of the person who will be maintaining the blog for you. It can be your name or whoever's looking after your blog for you. Also add in your name and a really good email address where you can receive incoming emails. Then check off the database and terms of service and then click on Install Now. Wait a few moments as your new WordPress site installs. As soon as this is done, it will give you the details for your new blog here. All you do is copy the password, as this will be your password for your new blog. The username will be whatever you selected during setup. Okay, so now I want you to click on this link here, which will take you to the login page or the dashboard for your new WordPress blog. When you click on the link, you're most likely going to hit an error, and it will tell you your blog isn't available. Don't panic, because this is absolutely normal. All it means is your new blog can take up to a few hours to fully replicate to the servers or become live online. So I'll be back as soon as that is done. Okay, I'm back, and just to remind you that you should have received an email with your login details for your new blog. Go ahead and click on the link to the dashboard or login page, which will end with a /WP-admin. Now, sometimes when you click that link, it will take you right to your login of your WordPress blog, or it might take you to a page that says you need to configure your name servers. If this is the case for you, you'll need to access one of your emails that you received from HostGator. Remember, you received 2 of them. And what you're going to do is log in to your customer portal. Once logged in, right up top, you should see a section called Domains. Click Domains and then select your domain. Then head down and select Name Servers. Then select Automatically Point My Domain to My Hosting Account, or you can manually enter them in, which you can find your name servers in your welcome email. And that's it. Go ahead and save the name servers and you are set to jet. Again, this could take a while to propagate so your new blog can become live online. So be patient with that. That's what this whole process is right here. So go ahead and log out. Access the email with your login details for your new blog. You want to right-click on the link and open it up in a new tab. Then all you need to do is add in your login details for your new blog, and boom, you're in. Okay, so this brings us to the end of step 2, which is installing your WordPress blog. Hopefully the process was straightforward and painless and not at all scary. This is one of the primary reasons I developed these video tutorials, to show you that starting your very own WordPress blog really isn't hard when you follow along step by step. Okay, on to step 3, which is getting our blog live and ready to go. Awesome. Okay, this is the WordPress dashboard. This is the area that gives you a general overview of your blog, and this is where you can begin to customize and start to build out your blog. Before we get started, you can always access your blog by clicking the home icon right here. I would suggest that you right-click this link and open it up in a new tab. This way you have a point of reference in terms of edits and changes we are making as we press through the tutorial. So I'm going to show you how to properly set up your blog so that it has better user functionality, can be found online for your products or services, and ultimately runs faster and smoother. So let's get straight into it. Now, the first thing that we want to do is get rid of some default content that comes pre-installed on all WordPress blogs. This way we ensure our blog is unique and completely fresh and ultimately optimized for our individual content. So what we'll do is head over to Posts and then All Posts. We want to go ahead and trash this that says Hello World. So go ahead and tick off where it says Title, and then move to Trash, and then Apply. Perfect. Then we'll head down to Pages, All Pages, and do the same thing here. Sample page, we'll tick off where it says Title, move to Trash, and then Apply. Okay, perfect. Now, you may be wondering what all these things are. Don't worry, we're going to cover all these concepts in depth throughout the rest of this video. So now what we'll do is head over to Appearance and then Themes. Then head over here and click on Add a New Theme. Now, this is what's so awesome about WordPress. You can choose from thousands of different themes specific to what you want to create and how you want your blog to look and function. And we're going to be using a theme that's made by the actual creators of WordPress that is specifically designed for blogging. So go ahead and right here it says Search for Themes. Search for a theme called 2016, and it should pull it up right here. Now, I've gone ahead and actually installed this already, so you'll want to click on Install right here and then Activate. And it's that easy. You've just completely changed the look and feel of your WordPress blog within clicks. Now, something to bear in mind when it comes to themes is you want to pick one that comes from a reliable source and has good reviews and is updated consistently. If you pick a random theme that is not updated regularly or it's been years since the last update and has poor reviews, you can run into issues with your WordPress blog. So just be mindful of that. Now, again, 2016 is the theme that we're going to be using for our new blog. And as I said, it's one of the best WordPress has to offer that is set up specifically for blogging. It is described as a modernized approach of an ever-popular traditional blog layout. And it offers a clean, polished, and minimalistic design that is perfect for bloggers. And I love it. With its mobile-first approach and classic take on a modern blog design, it is the perfect theme to make your content really stand out and shine. Anyway, let's press on. Let's head down to Settings and then General. Okay, before we go any further, I want to explain really what a WordPress theme is. All right, some people get confused by this. So think of a WordPress theme like the clothes you wear and pages, posts, and other elements like your body parts. Really, the theme serves as the feel, functionality, and look of your WordPress blog. So we're going to approach this WordPress blog build out in a natural way so you fully understand how all the bits and pieces fit together. So by the end of this, you understand all the concepts that we've covered. And I'm going to do my best to explain each concept by explaining what each one is, why you need it, and how it's set up properly. So I encourage you to go through this video once, then go through it again to apply the concepts, ultimately learning what you've applied in practice, all right? I've given you a little pot of gold here, and there's a lot of little gems sprinkled throughout this video, so be sure not to miss any of these little guys, all right? So stick with me. By the end of this, you'll have a killer blog that's set up for new subscribers, customers, and ultimately to make you money. Okay, let's edit some of these settings. So let's head up to Site Title. Now you can name this your name, your business name, or something that's related to whatever your blog is about. Tagline, put something kind of fun in here, or something that's specifically related to your products or services or your blog. Put in there you go.
Where dreams come true. Okay, so this right here, do not change this. These two do not change this by any means. Put in a good email address in here, a good contact email address. So any WordPress updates, you'll get notified through that email address. Okay, and everything else looks good here. So we'll save changes. Then we'll hold down to writing. And for now, everything is okay in here. We'll come back to this in a bit. So reading, for each article and feed, let's do summary. You can play with this and you'll see what I'm talking about. We'll put summary for now. Save changes. Okay, now let's head down to discussion. Now this is your WordPress blog comment settings. Now WordPress has done a really good job with the default settings, I feel like. But the one thing I want you to look at here, it says email me whenever. So whenever someone posts a new comment, you'll be notified through the email address you provided earlier. So make sure that's a good email address. And I think everything is good here for now, but as you move forward with your blog and based off your preference, you can adjust these settings. So I encourage you to explore this a little bit more. So I didn't make any changes, but if you do, be sure to select Save Changes down here. So we'll head down to permalinks. Now this is extremely important. We want to change this to post name. Now what this is going to do is enable us to be found online through our various posts and pages. So each time we create a new post or new page, it's going to be named whatever we name that post or page. So for example, we might have jamesbstafford.com/contact us or /consulting or services. You get the idea. So whatever we name that page or post, we can get indexed in the search engines and ultimately found online. And this is vital so we can get good traction in the search results and is really good for search engine optimization. So make sure you make this change. And we'll go ahead and save changes. Okay, now that you have that saved, you're going to want to pay close attention. You're going to love this. This is where the rubber hits the road and really makes WordPress the ideal platform for blogging. We're going to install some plugins. You're probably like, what is a plugin? Plugins are just little snippets of code that extend and expand the functionality of your WordPress blog. They're super easy to add, and I'm going to show you these little guys right now. Okay, so now what we'll do is head to plugins and then add a new. Now, I'm going to get you set up with my favorite must-have plugins to get your blog found online and start driving quality traffic to your blog, turning visitors into subscribers and ultimately paying customers. So get ready. You're going to love these little guys. Now, this is the WordPress plugin dashboard. This is awesome because you literally can find just about anything to enhance your blog's functionality. Thousands of plugins are available here. So all you do is just type in what you're looking to enhance and boom, there it is. It's that easy. So say we wanted to add a podcast or music to our blog. We could just type in MP3. Pretty cool, right? Or how about we wanted to add our YouTube videos to our blog? Or how about we wanted to have our blog in multiple languages? Pretty awesome, right? So I encourage you, it's very powerful. I encourage you when you have some time to go through this and explore this a little bit more based off your specific needs. Okay, so the first plugin that we're going to add is called WP Super Cache. And then just go ahead and press enter and search for that. And this is it right here. Now, without getting too technical, what this does is basically speed up your entire blog. This is really important to have. The search engines look at load time of blogs and websites as criteria for a viable source of info as people are on the go, not wanting to wait around for a slow blog or website. So this is going to speed up your blog. So you got to have this. So what we'll do is go ahead and click on Install Now, Activate Plugin, and then all you need to do is caching on recommended and then update status. Perfect. And then you can go ahead and test it. Great. It's all set up now. So we'll head back to plugins and then add a new. Okay, so the next plugin that we're going to add is called Yoast SEO. And this is for search engine optimization purposes. So we'll just type in Yoast SEO right here. And it should be the first one that you see right here. And all you want to do is go ahead and click on Install Now.
and then go ahead and click Activate. Now, this plugin is for search engine optimization purposes, or SEO. Now, what this little plugin does is pretty amazing. It helps people ultimately find your content online. Now, search engine optimization is incredibly important for marketers. And when you optimize your web pages, including your blog posts, you make your blog more visible to people who are looking for keywords associated with your brand, product, or services via search engines like Google. And when people look for specific things related to your content, they will see a snippet of your content and choose whether they want to click on your blog or not. So it is crucial that this is set up properly so you can be found online for your specific products and services and blog posts, etc. And I'm going to show you how to set this up right now. So what you want to do is head over to SEO right here and click on General. Then right here it says First Time SEO Configuration. Click on Configuration Wizard, this link right here, and then Configure Yoast SEO. And I'm going to select option A here. My site is live and ready to be indexed. Click Next. This is a blog, pick whatever applies to you here. So blog, James Stafford, and you can put in your company name here. Click Next. And then your Facebook and social profiles. I'm not going to put these in right now, but you can put these in. Just the URLs for your social profiles. Click Next. And right here, you want your pages and posts to be indexed. So leave this yes and yes. So Google and the other search engines can find and index your content so people can find it. So click Next. And you have multiple authors on your site. No, I don't, but if you do, click yes. Okay, so what this is, Yoast SEO wants to connect with the Google Search Console, and this allows Yoast SEO to fetch your Google Search Console information so it can submit sitemaps to Google and the other search engines so they have a clear map or layout of your blog. And it makes it very easy for the search engines to index your content so your audience can find you online. Now, if you want to go through this process and connect your Google account with Yoast SEO, it's not necessary though, but I would recommend it. It's very easy, so just go ahead and click on Get Google Authorization Code. Go ahead and click Allow. And if you don't have a Google account, you're going to need to sign up for one, but this will be the same process. And then all you want to do is just copy this. And then we're going to head back here and then just paste this right in. And it's that easy. And then authenticate. Okay, cool. So now you'll see it says choose a profile. Don't be concerned with that for now. We just want the Yoast plugin to be able to submit information about your blog sitemap to Google. So go ahead and click on Next, and we'll leave this. Go ahead and click on Next. And you don't need to sign up for the newsletter, so just go ahead and click on Next, and then Next again, and then that's it. And then just close it out. Okay, awesome. Now your blog can be found online. Now, here's a quick pro tip. When you're ready and have some content on your blog, what I would recommend is getting set up with Google Analytics. And it's really similar to the process that we just went through right now in terms of setting this up. You know, what's cool is you actually connect the Google Search Console with Google Analytics. I know that sounds kind of like a lot and pretty involved, but it's not. And the important thing is right now is just to stay focused on this blog build out. That's a little outside the scope for this specific video, but when you're ready for that, I would recommend that. You can find information over on our site with regard to setup for that, or online. There's plenty of information. But to show you real quick, there's a plugin. Let's go to Add New, and then just search for Monsterinsights. And that should pull up this Google Analytics for WordPress by Monsterinsights. And you would just install that. And it's literally the same process. You connect it with your Google account, activate it, and there it is. Same deal, but now you know. And sometimes I think actually WordPress comes installed with this plugin. So you actually might have this already. So, but now you know, that's the next step to get set up with Google Analytics. And what's so awesome about Google Analytics is it allows you to track exactly how many people have come to your blog, where they have come from, and what their browsing behaviors are like. So it's very useful when trying to understand which kinds of content is most preferred by your audience. So it's an easy way to understand how people behave when they come to your blog, ultimately letting you make better decisions. For example, you might find that your subscribers or customers spend twice as long on reading posts about tips. So you can use that information to your advantage by writing more posts with tips in them to keep your audience more engaged. Anyway, I just wanted to give you an overview of how this stuff works for now, so you can circle back and get this stuff installed when you're ready to do so. So don't get hung up on this for now. Just wanted you to be aware of this going forward. So let's get finished with the Yoast SEO plugin. Now, I really want this to land for you, and to illustrate how the Yoast plugin works, I'm going to show you this on a page that I'm going to create. So go ahead and head over here to Pages and then Add New. Okay, so don't worry. I'm going to show you how to make pages and posts in a bit. This is just for demonstration purposes, and you want to pay really close attention here, because the reason why I'm showing you this is to make sure your content is found online for your various products or services. Okay, so this is extremely important to get right. Now, what I like to do is create pages and posts that are really focused around one main keyword. Okay, so we will type in contact us. And as you can see in the Yoast SEO editor down here, it's just populated that. Okay? Now this is what it's going to look like in the search results, the Google search results. Type in a focus keyword. This is what we're telling Google and the search engines what we want this post to be recognized for. Like I said, this is ideal for search engine optimization. And as you see, it bolded that. Okay? So that's what's going to show up in the search results, so people will see that. All right, and then from there, we want to modify this meta description area. Now, you want to make this compelling. You want to force clicks. You want people to want to click that link because it sounds interesting or fun. So I'm going to type in create your dream blog in 3 simple steps. Now, if your business allows for it, or your blog, you can type in a phone number just to make it easier. I mean, sometimes people are just looking for things very fast, as you're probably aware of, and they just want the path of least resistance. So whatever's going to be the easiest for people to get in touch with you for your contact page at least. Okay, so just to reiterate, if you click right here, this is a rendering of what the post might look like in the Google search results. Okay, the focus keyword. Pick the main keyword or key phrase that the post or page is about. This is going to help Google recognize what you want this specific page to rank for, so people can find you online. So the major benefit of this is for search engine optimization. It's going to help index your content according to what you want your pages to be ranked for, and also what they're specifically about, your pages or posts. So you want to make sure this is set up properly, and take some time to think about, really, when you're making a post or a page, you want to know exactly what that page is about or what that post is about. Make it real tight and focused. You can always make more pages or posts. We'll go ahead and publish the page. And there you go. And we'll come back to this a little bit later, creating pages and posts. But this was just for demonstration, so you could see ultimately how the Yoast SEO plugin works. Okay, cool. So time for our next plugin. So I want you to head back over here to plugins and then add new. And you're searching for a plugin called SumoMe, SumoMe. And that should pull it up right here. Now, this little bad boy is awesome. It gives you access to a bunch of free tools to automate your site growth. And the first tool that we're going to be adding is called List Builder, and it's incredible. What this little guy does is help you capture visitors to your blog through a pop-up or light box, which makes sure they subscribe to your email list and come back for more. Now, this little plugin has been responsible for doubling my blog subscribers. It's killer. Basically, the plugin detects the exact moment when a visitor is about to leave, and it immediately displays a pop-up asking for the visitor's email address. And you've probably seen those before. This allows you to continue the conversation through email with your subscribers and keep reaching out to them. And this is really what you want, is to stay in front of your blog visitors and start that conversation to build a relationship and create customers. So let's get this little guy set up right now. And to do that, first we're going to do click on Install Now, and then go ahead and activate it. Okay, cool. And now it's active, and you're going to access all these little tools, you're going to head to this little crown icon right here. All right. So you click the crown, and the first thing you're going to need to do is register with SumoMe. So just put in a good email address and then go ahead and sign up. Okay, awesome. This is the SumoMe dashboard. This is where we're going to access several tools to expand the functionality of your blog. The first one we're going to be working with is List Builder. And we want to use List Builder, which is a pop-up, to start collecting email addresses. And this is super easy to set up. So right here, as you can see, this is my goal. I want to collect emails. Okay, so then you just head right over here. And this is where you begin to edit your popover. And you've probably seen these before. Okay, so it'll display right when someone tries to leave your blog. And we're going to add in a strong call to action here. This is not good. Join our newsletter. No, that's not going to work. So we want to add something more compelling. So I'll get rid of that and pop in free money-making website cheat sheet. Now, who doesn't want that? So then we're going to go down here for the subheadline, remove this. Discover our 5 best tips for creating a profitable website. We can center this right here. Maybe make this a little bit bigger if we'd like. That looks good. And right here for the call to action, subscribe now is garbage. Don't ever put that. No one's going to subscribe now. So put something in there that's awesome, that makes people excited, juiced about getting your lead magnet. And we're going to talk about the lead magnet in a second, but that's effectively what this is. So yes, so what I'm going to type in here, yes, show me how to make money online. Now, that's a lot more sexy and compelling, isn't it? Subscribe now, not happening. But you get the idea, okay? Now, what this is ultimately is basically a lead magnet. And a lead magnet is a piece of value that you're giving in exchange for an email address. So you want to create a compelling offer that's a no-brainer that people will be like, yeah, I want to put in my email address to get that. That's what we've done here. Free money-making website cheat sheet. Discover our 5 best tips for creating a profitable website. Yes, show me how to make money online. Now, I would be a lot more excited and inclined to put in my email address to learn more about that. And that is what we use currently on our blog over at websitesmadeeasy.tv. So in terms of a lead magnet, you want to create something that's pretty tight and that's easy to consume and that you can go through pretty quickly. That's a strong piece of value for your community and your audience. Now, you can use this popover for a different type of call to action. And the action you want people to take could be anything. You know, sign up for a webinar, get a coupon code, attend an event, get a free consultation, or in this case, download a free ebook. And you're quite literally asking for someone's email address in exchange for a piece of value. So hopefully this lands for you. And let's go ahead and finish building our popover using List Builder. Okay, so head back over here to where it says go back, select that, and then you want to head up here to form type. And then you want to select right here where it says pop-up, show a pop-up box in the middle of your page. Perfect. So we want that selected, then click next down here at the bottom of the page. And these are the different templates. A lot of these are locked because they're pro features, which you don't need yet. Unless you're getting a lot of subscribers, I don't recommend it just yet. We'll talk more about that in a minute. So just go ahead and leave it at default. And you can change this right here to medium or any size, full screen, a little big. Leave it at medium. Animation, you have flips, kind of cool. You can change the animation. Bounce and default. You can play with that some. And then go ahead and whatever you like there, select and then click next. And right here, smart mode, basically what this is it's going to display the pop-up when someone tries to leave your blog, which I would recommend. And go ahead now to next. And this is success. Now, this is pretty important. So I'm going to talk about a couple options you have here so people can get access to your lead magnet or your giveaway. Okay, so the first one you have is your redirect URL. And this is basically, you would redirect people to a specific page or post on your blog to access the content. So if you had more information about, say, your webinar or, a free consultation or, a coupon that you would have a page specifically set up discussing that information. Or you could either have your lead magnet that would be like a PDF that they could download on that page, or the whole page would be the lead magnet. Pretty simple. Or you could do this download content upgrade. This is a pro feature, but basically what you would do is you would just upload your lead magnet right here. See, you have to pay for this. You don't need this right now, but if you're getting a lot of subscribers, this might be a good option for you. And right when someone selected, yes, I want my free cheat sheet or money-making website cheat sheet, they would get access to it immediately right when they click that button, and it would download through their browser, which is pretty cool. And of course, the other way to do this is through a service like MailChimp or an email service provider, which is the way I really recommend, because that creates that loop to where you can start to really build that know, like, and trust factor. And this popover effectively is the gateway to do that. So you would start to be able to send people emails, which we're going to talk about right now. And then you can deliver your lead magnet and other goodies and other value through ongoing conversation through email marketing, which is just awesome and the way I recommend. Okay, cool. So we're done here. So go ahead and click on next. And right here, connect to email service provider. And we're going to talk about that now. But see MailChimp right here and the different service providers. So we are done. Go ahead and publish. And here's your new popover. And this is what's pretty cool is this is going to show how many times it's been viewed, what your conversions are, how many emails you're getting, in other words, your conversion rate. And you can also, which is right here, when you actually start to get some people opting in for your lead magnet or your offer, you can download them. And this is the way that I would recommend when you're just starting out and you don't have an email service provider. Or you can do it another way, which passes the email straight through to a service like MailChimp. And I'll show you that real quickly. So you would just go ahead and click back on your popover and then head down to connect to an email service provider. And then all you would really do is just connect MailChimp to SumoMe. Now, what's cool about this is it sends the contact or the email record through right into a service like MailChimp without you having to download anything manually. Now, sometimes I've seen this where this is a paid option with SumoMe, and it looks like it's not. It looks like it's a free option now, which is awesome. So I would really encourage you, if that's the case when you're watching this video, to take advantage of this. It makes it really easy to send your email contacts right over to MailChimp and start that conversation with email marketing, which I love. So I highly recommend doing it this way. And what we're going to do now is head over to MailChimp and get set up real easy with an account over there so you can start this process. Okay, so let's go ahead and close this out. And I want to show you real quickly what the popover using List Builder looks like. So we can close this out right here. And then just go ahead and click on Visit Site. And if we head up here to leave, it should pop right up. Okay, so there it is. Now you can have this displayed after 5 seconds, or you can use the smart feature. Whatever, play with it, see what your preferences are. And we'll talk more about how to set up a lead magnet and what that specifically is so you can understand and you can create one for your blog and your business. So that's here to come. It's real easy to do. Actually, you're going to love this. When we start adding posts to our blog here, I'm going to show you the exact steps we use to turn our blog visitors into subscribers and ultimately customers using our proven WTC system and how everything comes together to get the most out of your blog. Okay, so now that we have our email pop-up set up, we have to connect it with an email service provider so we can begin to collect email subscribers, send and receive emails, and to do that, we're going to head over to MailChimp.com. Now, this is a free service to start email marketing. It's awesome, it's super easy to get started, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Okay, so we're over here at MailChimp.com, and this is where we're going to get started with email marketing. And in case you're wondering why email marketing, well, it allows you to deeply engage with your blog subscribers in terms of your blog content, products, or services. Now, this is awesome because it allows you to stay in front of them with timely information specific to their interest and ultimately establish trust in a lifetime customer, really building that know, like, and trust factor. And we're going to use MailChimp because it's free, it's super easy to get up and going, and it's just a great service overall. So let's get straight into it. All right, so go ahead and click on sign up for free, then go ahead and put in a good email address. And then click Get Started. And then you're going to want to activate your account. So go to your email, and then you'll have a link from MailChimp to activate your MailChimp account. Okay, and it should look something like this. And all you want to do is just click on Activate Account. I'm not a robot, click that. Some basic security stuff, storefront. Okay, now MailChimp just wants some basic account information, so just go ahead and enter that in. Put in the name of your business, the name of your blog, or your personal name there. Then you put your domain name here. Here, just enter in your business address or your home address. Then click Continue. Yes, we do. Click Continue. And you can connect this if you'd like. I'm going to pass on this for now. And I would recommend this. It's always good to kind of hone your skills with this stuff. And pass on this for now, but you can choose that if you'd like. Okay, awesome. Now this is the MailChimp dashboard. Now there's a lot that you can do with MailChimp, and I'm going to show you the easiest way to get started right now. And as you get more experienced, you can play with this more. But for now, let's just head up here to Lists and click on Lists. And this is our first list. Now, MailChimp created this list based off the information that we provided. Now, if you click my name here, I'm actually the first subscriber, okay? And now this is where any of your new subscribers will be stored. So for example, when someone opts into your pop-up form, they will go straight into here, okay? And I'm gonna show you how to set this all up right now so it's seamless. So go ahead and click on Settings and then List Name and Defaults. Now right here, put in your company name or your name, anything that when someone receives an email from you, like a confirmation email, they'll know who it's coming from, okay? And right here, default from name. So any email that's going out, you would want to put in a good name for that. And you can change your default from email address, so make sure that's a good email address that you're sending emails from, okay, that you use consistently. All right, and everything else looks pretty good in here for now. And any changes that you make, you want to make sure you save list and campaign defaults. Okay, so now that we've got that done, now we get to connect MailChimp with List Builder. So to do that, let's head back over to the List Builder dashboard. So we'll click on My Tools, the crown icon up here, and then go over here to click on Forms and then List Builder. And then all you want to do is click on the form and then head down here to Connect to Email Service. Then click MailChimp, Connect, and then click Connect again. Then go ahead and log in. Awesome, and now you're connected. Now check this out. All you want to do here is that when anytime someone opts into your pop-up form or any tool using MailChimp, you can select the list that you want to push the contact to. So there's our first list. Pretty cool, right? So select that and then click Save. And now you're connected. Okay, so now we need to save our changes. So you want to head down here to Update. Perfect. Now, for whatever reason, sometimes I've been working with this tool for a while. SumoMe. And sometimes I've seen it to where they make this connection between, or this bridge between SumoMe and MailChimp a paid subscription. For now, right now, it seems to be free, which is killer. But if for whatever reason it's paid when you run into this, don't be challenged by that. And if you're ready for that and you're getting lots of subscribers, I would recommend the upgrade. If not, there's always a way to do it manually. And it just requires a couple of extra steps. And all you would do is just head over to your list right here, or the form, the pop-up form, and you would just download any subscribers that the pop-up form has stored for you. Okay, so there's always a workaround. It's just a couple of extra steps, and then you would just upload that into MailChimp. So it's pretty easy to do. But for now, it seems to be good to go. So no worries there. Okay, and one more thing, I forgot to mention this earlier. Sometimes these tools are updated, actually they're updated quite frequently, and that's something to be aware of because I create these videos and they can change the way the software functions and looks tomorrow. So, like I said, they change them quite a bit, so just poke around a little bit. Usually the functionality is pretty much the same. Over 2 years of using this tool, it works pretty much the same, just things get moved around so it can look like it's completely out of date and it's just not the same thing, but that's not the case at all. They just move things around to improve the functionality and the user experience. So if you see it looks a bit different, poke around a little bit, you'll find out how it works. It's real easy. Okay, awesome. Now you can start to receive emails through MailChimp. And this is where things start to get really exciting because you can really build a huge list of email subscribers and start communicating with them through your new blog post and various products or services and start to get customers and build new relationships. And this is how you start to really scale up and make a difference online with your business. So on to one of my next favorite tools, head over here to Social and then click on Share. And then click on Activate Now. And usually it will take you to this page right here, Services. And it will ask you to connect to your social profiles. In this way, the share bar populates the actual likes that you're getting. So I'll show you right now what this looks like. If we just go to jamesstafford.com, and there's the share bar. So when you connect it, it'll show the actual likes that you're getting per each social channel. So that's pretty cool. So be sure to do that. Okay, so what this little tool does is pretty awesome. You can get up to 20% more traffic using this little tool. Basically, Share makes it super easy for your visitors to share your content to their friends, family, and others. The more people share your blog content, the more viral traffic goes back to your blog repeatedly. So basically, people can like, tweet, or even pin your content through the use of social sharing buttons. Put it this way, if you don't have a tool like this, you might as well be invisible. You'll find it so much harder to get any traction without a social media presence. So this little tool will help address that issue. So you're all squared away with Share. So let's head back to the dashboard. So click on My Tools. Okay, we're back in the SumoMe dashboard, and if you're wondering why we're adding all these little tools, it is absolutely crucial that you get your blog visitors engaged and ultimately on your email list. This way you can start to build trust, create relationships, and ultimately customers. You need to write that down, underline it, frame it if you have to, whatever it's going to take for that to sink in. This is crucial. If you're not doing this, it's most likely your visitors will come to your blog once, not likely to return. You need to connect through email to continue the conversation and build value based off your visitors' specific interest. This way you can leave your subscribers wanting more, looking forward to your next blog posts. Now, like I mentioned earlier, a really great way to give value and get people on your email list is by offering a lead magnet. You can create a little PDF or Word document. You don't need to think about this in terms of being a complicated thing. A lead magnet is really simple. It's real tight. It's a piece of value that you're going to give in exchange for the email address. So don't get overwhelmed with creating this. I mean, I started out with just a little tight Word document explaining a solution to a problem. And once you do that, you start to build the know, like, and trust factor, which is invaluable to your blog subscribers because that's what they're coming to you for.
So once you give your subscribers a little victory, they not only start to believe that they can do it, they start to believe that you can help them do it. And that right there is where you really start to build traction and trust and scale up online. Okay, so now we are set to jet and 10x our blog subscribers. I'm excited to show you all this stuff. So hopefully you're starting to see the power in it and why you need to start to collect those email addresses and build your email list so you can start to build a relationship and start to market your products and services through your blog. Okay, so pressing on, let's head back to the WordPress dashboard. So go ahead and just X out of this and then go over here and then just click on dashboard. And what we're going to talk about now is categories and the importance of categories and why you need them. Then we're going to talk about post versus pages, why you need post and what pages are used for. So let's get straight into it. This is extremely important that you take the time to think this through and have a solid foundation of categories for the rollout of your blog content, ultimately ensuring good user functionality for your blog. Okay, so let's head over to posts, then categories. Now, think of categories in these terms. The categories you create become the skeleton of your blog, cluing in both readers and the search engines to its structure and content. So taking the time to use categories correctly can boost your exposure in the search engines, raise the average time on page of your visitors, and provide an overall better experience for your readers. So as said, you want to ensure that your categories will organize your content for your readers, therefore keeping them on your blog longer with related posts and more content specific to their interests. Okay, to illustrate this, I'm going to head over to the Websites Made Easy blog and show you how we've set up our categories to organize our content. We go ahead and refresh the page. Oh, there's our popover. And our categories. There's one of our lead magnets. Here, let me show you the categories real quick. And like I said before, categories are going to help with a better overall user experience. They're going to keep people more engaged and show people related posts, so they may find something they didn't even know they were looking for. So let's take a peek right here at our categories. And you can see them right here, and these little numbers next to these categories are the posts. So all of our posts are organized per each individual category, as you can see here. So say we wanted to go to starting with WordPress. And here you can find all of our articles, videos, and different pieces of media specific to starting with WordPress. Okay? And let's head over to converting traffic into sales. Again, all of our posts related to this category. And as you can see, there's a variety of posts in this category, and it's really a great way to expand awareness in terms of your expertise and help your visitors find more of what they may want. Your blog becomes really powerful with related posts when set up properly with categories. So your visitors and subscribers may find stuff they're not even aware of, and this helps to further engage them as well as keep them on your blog longer, letting the search engines know you have a viable source of info on your blog, ultimately sharing your content and improving your exposure online. It's a win-win. So before we start adding our posts, we have to add our categories. And to do that, we're going to head back over to the Websites Made Easy blog, and I'm going to pull some categories from our blog. They pretty much apply here based off what we're doing. So let's head back over there, and here are our categories. All we're going to do is head to posts, and then posts, and then categories. And this is very straightforward. Okay, so we'll just this first one. Converting traffic into sales. Go ahead and copy this and paste it in the slug. And the slug is just a URL-friendly version of the category. Okay? And then go ahead and add new category. And it's that easy. And how this works is that when we create a new post, what we'll do is we'll select the specific category that applies to that post. And I'll show you how that's done properly here in a minute when we add our posts. So we'll add our next category, optimizing your WordPress site. We'll just say WordPress blog for this. Copy this, paste it in, and then add new category. Let's do starting with WordPress and content marketing. and one more. And it's that easy. Add new category, and we're all done for now. Actually, one more thing. Let's change this uncategorized because you can't delete this. Let's edit this. Scroll down, and then update here in the bottom left corner. And we'll head back to categories. So when we start to add new posts, and then we apply the specific category to the post, you'll see them right here in the count area. And you see the slug right here? The URL-friendly version of the category. Anyway, okay, so on to posts. Now this is where things are going to start to get really cool. We're actually going to start adding content, our posts, to our blog. So you can see how this all comes together. And I'm going to show you how to add the categories we just talked about. And then I'm going to explain briefly really what a difference between a post and a page is. And I think answered that, but really pages are mostly static, which means they stay as they are and rarely change. A post is, on the other, dynamic, as I said. Think of it like this. A post is being updated consistently, either with new comments or new content that's actually being added to that post. It can change whenever, whereas a page is pretty much like your contact us page or services page or privacy policy. Those pages are never going to change. They're pretty much there and set and forget. So that's the difference between the two. And now we're going to get straight into adding posts to our blog. So we're back in the WordPress dashboard, and now that we've got our blog optimized and properly set up for visitors and the search engines, we're going to get started with posting our first set of blog post. I really want this to connect with you and sink in. If you get this dialed in, you're going to have one successful blog. I'm not just going to be posting a bunch of gobbledygook like you might see in other tutorial videos. Rather, I'm going to post intentionally. The aim is to provide posts that are full of actionable value so you can clearly conceptualize how this is done properly. The series of posts I'll be posting explain the exact steps we use and how to create a successful, profitable blog. So pay attention. You might want to grab a pen, your thinking cap, because we have some goodies that you won't want to miss. So if you're just beginning with your blog or have been at this for a bit, navigating the online landscape can be challenging. One of the most common questions we get is how to turn blog traffic into customers. For most site owners, gathering traffic can be awfully difficult, not to mention turning them into actual buying customers. But I want to let you on a little secret. We have 7 super simple steps that can truly transform your online business. We call it our WTC value funnel system. This is the same exact system we use not only for our own sites, but also for our clients to get them set up properly and drive quality customers to them. Our WTC system is broken down as follows. W is for website or blog. This is where I'll help you get your blog live on the internet. T is for traffic. You'll learn how to properly set up your blog to start driving quality traffic to your blog. And lastly, C is for customers. I'll show you how to make your blog conversion focused so you'll capture the details of your new blog visitors and turn them into subscribers and ultimately convert them into paying customers. You're going to love how this will transform your blog into a customer cash machine. With our system, you can say that you finally found the roadmap to master a successful business online. Let that sink in. You finally found the little pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Using our system as described in these next 7 steps, you can truly transform your business online forever. It did for us, and now we want to share it with you. So here's a quick overview of our system. What we've put together is our step-by-step WTC value funnel system that essentially turns cold traffic into real buying customers in just 7 steps. The best part is that each step is done very simply and without needing much experience at all. The steps are as follows. Number 1, blog post. Number 2, lead magnet. Number 3, opt-in form and email marketing automation. Number 4, lead page and thank you page. Number 5, Tripwire. Number 6, profit maximizer and upsell offers. And number 7, return path. Now, this is the flow chart that leads cold traffic further along the path towards becoming a high value paying customer. So you ready? I'm going to show you our system while adding 7 posts to our brand new blog. Each post will detail each step of our series. Not only am I going to show you how to properly get started with a blog, but I'm also going to show you each of the 7 essential steps one by one. We refer to these steps as our WTC value funnel system because it gathers a large amount of cold traffic in at the top of the funnel and then funnels them down towards becoming a real buying customer. I'll show you how to add this funnel to your blog by the end. You'll have taken your online business to the next level. So get ready, you're in for a treat. So let's get ready to add our first post, and we'll do that by heading over to Posts and then Add a New. Okay, awesome. This is where we create a post. All right, so the first thing that I want to do is draw your attention to a couple of things. Right here, we're going to title the post. And as you can see down here in the Yoast SEO editor, you see it popped up right here. Okay, we went through this. Just wanted to bring your attention back to that. And here are categories. And for this one, we're going to select starting with WordPress. Okay, great. So let's go ahead and publish this post. Okay, perfect. Now that's done. Now I'm going to head over to our folder that has everything we need to get started with creating our blog, all right, in terms of content. So let's head over to that folder now. Okay, here's our folder. I would highly suggest that you create a folder like this so you have everything nice and organized and you can literally plug and play when it comes to setting up your blog. Here's our header image. Here's all our posts and everything that we need to get started with our blog here. So it's nice and tight and organized. And we're going to have this entire folder on our blog, so you can head over there and grab it, and I'll show you here in a bit where it's going to be. But this shouldn't, if you're interested in this, it might help you out just to see for demonstration how you can set yours up as well. Okay, before we get started with our first post here, you want to become familiar with the WYSIWYG editor, which is this area right up here, which means what you see is what you get editor. And this area is often called the WYSIWYG editor because it functions to produce a result on your screen that's very similar to what the end result will be to your end user. So if you've ever used a program like Microsoft Word, then you'll find using the editor super easy. The buttons along this toolbar allow you to format text very easily. You can edit text by highlighting a word or phrase and then clicking the buttons to apply the formatting to your selected text. Okay? You can also add hyperlinks super easy, and I'll show you how to do some of these things here in a moment, but I encourage you to play with this area right up here, and you can get a feel of how it works. It's very, very easy to do. Now, if you look up here to the top right, we have visual and text. Visual is what it's going to look like basically on your blog post. The text is the HTML area. This is where all that kind of garbly-gook and HTML is. You're really not going to have to worry about this too much, but you'll see, I'll show you an example when we start to post what it looks like. Okay, just wanted to draw your attention to these things so you have a feel of what you're doing with inside the WYSIWYG editor or inside your, creating a new blog post. And the same applies for pages as well. Awesome. Okay, are you ready? We're going to grab our first post and start adding content to our blog. Now, for those of you that don't have content yet, you can either grab the content that we have as a template for your blog just to get started. You want to just get started, get some momentum going, get your blog up, get that momentum going, and you can always add to it later. All right, so that's important just to get started. Or I'm going to give you some killer resources right now to get started with some blog articles for cheap. You can go to, and I've already pulled these up, Fiverr.com. For $5, you can have blog articles written. Great service. I got started with these guys at one point. So you just type in blog article and pick and choose. Just search by rating. It's killer. You can go to Upwork. This is another freelance service. Blog articles. There you go. Okay, just type in blog articles. So there's plenty of resources to get this done. So there's really no excuse now with your resources available to be able to get your blog up and going. All right, and like I said before, if you just want to pop in some content real quick, just images, whatever it needs to just get the ball rolling, get that blog up, and get some momentum going, then you can start to build upon that momentum. Okay, so that's what's important. So anyway, let's go back to the post. All right, cool. So let's head back over to our content folder, grab our first post, pop it in here. You're about to see how easy this is. So let's head over there now. There's our category up there, starting with WordPress. We already selected that. Here's the blog post title, and then here is the content. We'll just copy it, and paste it in. We have it selected. It's standard for format. That's fine. And then go ahead and update it. And let's take a peek what it looks like. View post. Perfect. Let's head back to customize our edit post. Now we're going to scroll down and we have some images to add in here. So image 11 publishing option box. So we'll head back to our folder. Go ahead and close this. And here's our image. Okay. So what we'll do is go ahead and erase that. Now our cursor is right there where the image should be. And then right here where it says add media, look how easy this is to add a picture to your blog post. Add media, we'll select files, desktop, post one, and then this one. And then choose that. Perfect. And alignment, we'll leave it at none because the cursor's there, but you can select left, right, center. You can adjust the size right here if need be. We'll leave it as full size, and that should adjust it accordingly. We'll see. If we have to make edits to it, we will, but it should be okay. Actually, we'll go ahead and leave it at medium, and then insert into post. Go ahead and update it. Okay, we want to make this a little bit bigger. So what we'll do is go back to edit post. Now all you have to do is just click the image and then click the pencil, edit, and then let's go to, let's try large. Okay, that looks a little bit better. Update it. Cool, that looks good. Update here on the right. And then view post. Perfect. Looking good, right? All right, cool. So let's head back to edit post. Okay, so now what we're going to do is set a featured image. So we'll head down to the bottom right and then click set a featured image. Then select files, and then we're going to upload this thumbnail. Choose that. So go ahead and set featured image. And there it is right there. And this is what's really going to breathe life into your blog posts. Okay, let's go ahead and update it. And let's view post. Okay, so after we finish our blog post, I'm going to show you how to tighten up this blog to where it looks just amazing, to where we clean up this navigation and it just looks dialed in. So don't worry, we'll get to that. But let's head back to edit post, and then let's head down to our Yoast SEO. And I just want to show you this real quick. Focus keyword here, we'll just type in blog post. And then let's go to our description, and we'll type in learn. You see how it highlighted right there, blog post, our focus keyword, blog post, and right up here. Like I said, this is great for being human friendly, but also for the search engine. So your content is indexed according to what your page is specifically about. So that's important. So we'll go ahead and update this. All right, killer, first blog post dialed in. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to add 6 more blog posts so we can really get the hang of it. What's cool is each of these posts I'm going to show you happen to be each of the next steps that detail our 7-step system. So once you've got your blog up and running with new articles and valuable information for your readers, you need to offer your audience even more high-value content. You can provide that high-value content with a lead magnet, and that's the post that we're going to be adding now. So a lead magnet is simply a piece of valuable content in exchange for a visitor's contact information. All right? Offering a lead magnet is much more effective than a simple subscribe to my blog button or sign up for my newsletter. Those are so bland and boring, there's no specific value given. So why would someone want to subscribe to that? Okay? With this strategy, you will entice your visitors to be willing to provide their email addresses in exchange for something of high value, all for free. Here's the thing, collecting email addresses is an absolute must in today's world of online business. The sooner you're able to build a list of emails, the sooner and more powerful your sales funnel will become. Now, there are a ton of ways to offer lead magnets. We cover 12 of them specifically on our blog over at Websites Made Easy, and you can take a peek at that when you have some time. Okay, so we're going to head to Posts and then Add a New. And then we're going to head back over to our Content folder, Post 2, grab the Word document, copy the title of the post. We'll head back over, grab the content real quick, go ahead and pop it in. And what was our category for this? It was optimizing your WordPress blog. So we'll select that. Then we'll go down to our SEO settings, and then focus keyword, we'll type in lead magnet. That actually looks pretty good there. I'm going to tighten that up a little bit and type in, okay, I went ahead and typed this in, lead magnet, create an irresistible offer to maximize subscribers. Okay, looks good. Got that, and let's go ahead and just update this real quick, or publish it, excuse me, and we'll keep it as format standard. And now we're going to add in some images. So we'll go ahead and highlight that, and this is image 2.1. Go ahead and delete it. Add media, upload files, select files, choose that. Okay, and this is an example, an image of a lead magnet. And we'll leave it at full size. Or excuse me, we'll change it to full size and then insert into post. Nice. Okay, then we'll go down to, we have one more image. So we'll go ahead and highlight this and delete, then add media, upload files, select files, and there it is. Choose that. Perfect. And then let's go with full size and then insert into post. Nice. Now see what that looks like. We can move this, we can center it. Let's see what it looks like if it's centered. So we'll click on the pencil and then edit, and then we'll go with center and then update. We'll see what that looks like. So we'll go ahead and update this, and then we want to view post. So we probably want to center both. So we'll do that now. So we'll head back to edit post, and let's center this. So we'll click on this, the pencil, and then we want to center right there, and then update. Okay, looks good. Go ahead and update this. All right, looking good. So then we'll go back to view post. Nice. Okay, it's starting to look really, really good here. Now these are just some examples of, this is what you don't want to do for a lead magnet, and this is what you want to do for a lead magnet. You can see the difference. This is just, no one's going to do that. This is a lot more compelling right here. So anyway, when you have some time, you can take a look at this article. But let's head back to edit post, and then we're going to add our featured image. So set featured image, and we'll go to upload files, select files, and then we just want to click on this thumbnail. Now guys, are you seeing how easy this is? It's just brain dead simple. It's so easy. Drag and drop. It's the easiest thing ever. So then we'll select, so that looks good, and then set featured image, then update, looking good, and then view post. Looks awesome. So once you've got your lead magnet created, you will need to have a way to deliver it to your readers and gather their email addresses in exchange. That's where our next step comes into play. Once you've created your lead magnet, you can offer it to your visitors using an opt-in form, which I've been showing you with all the forms we've been creating with SumoMe. With your new subscribers' contact information, you can link your email service to automatically send your new subscribers their lead magnet without you lifting a finger. All you have to do is set up your email service to connect to your opt-in form so they can perform this process for you. If you're not sure how to set this up properly, don't worry. We have you covered. We have this all over at our blog and our website, and you can take a peek at that a little bit later. So for now, let's get straight into adding our next post. Okay, so let's head over to our content folder. Copy the title, and then the category, converting traffic into sales. And we will do, for our focus keyword, and then for our description, okay, looks good. Now let's grab our content. Now we'll add our images, upload files, select files. Perfect. And then insert into post. We'll do full size. Let's center this. Looks good. And update it. Then we'll update or publish this. Take a look at it real quick. We will view post. Okay, let's head back. Click on edit post. All right, you're gonna love this. We're gonna add some video to our blog, which creates so much more depth and engagement. And right here, it's just super easy to do. See this little link? We'll just copy this link. And you can do this with any YouTube video. You would just go over to YouTube, grab the URL, and then pop it in. So I'm going to copy this. Okay, now that that's copied, we want to head over to Format, and this is the post format type, and click on Video. Watch this. I'll delete that. There's our video. Copy this. We'll delete both of these. Paste it in. Boom! That easy. Very cool. We'll update the page. So be sure, if you want to add video, YouTube video, just grab the URL, make sure it's a video post, format type, update that bad boy, then view post, and you're good to go. So you've set up your email service to automatically send your new subscriber their lead magnet opt-in offer. Now it's time to really dial in where you're sending new traffic or your newly opted in traffic using a lead page. This helps to ensure the quality of your subscriber by qualifying them with a specific lead magnet or call to action. So call to action is like a get your free consultation, sign up here, sign up for our newsletter, get a 7-day free trial, just sign up here, things like that. It is very specific in terms of what's being asked. So if someone puts in their email address, more than likely they're pretty hungry for this solution. So you know exactly who you're speaking to. So your lead magnet and follow-up emails are going to be speaking directly to this solution or problem, and you'll solve that. And ultimately what that does is that once your subscriber is able to accomplish that or solve that problem, they start to believe in themselves, and from there start to believe in you, and that's where things start to shift. Your subscribers start to turn into buying customers because they start to believe in you, and that's where it gets real exciting. Okay, so let's go ahead and add our next post, and let's head back over to our content folder. Post 4, moving right along here. Categories: optimizing your WordPress blog. Paste that in. We'll leave this on standard for now. Optimizing your WordPress blog. Focus keyword is lead page. Put in a description. Just grab this. In your description, be sure to, if you can, get in the focus keyword. Whoops, right here. Looks good. All right, now let's grab the content. Okay, and we have one image, it looks like. No videos this time. Add media. Going a little bit faster here because you guys probably have the hang of this, but it's good to reinforce this information. Like I said before, you want to encourage you to go through this entire video once to absorb the concepts, then go through it again and apply what you have learned. This way it'll, stick to you and sink in. All right, so we'll upload the file, select files, and whoops, it's post 4. Okay, here it is. Choose that. Insert into post. Go ahead and publish it. And then we'll view post. Now check out this image. Look how cool this looks. Now it might look a little bit odd, but it's supposed to. It's really supposed to bring your imagery to life. You see how it takes the full width here? So here's your content. And this is really what 2016 is designed for, is to bring your images and your content front and center and focal. This is what 2016 was specifically designed for in terms of a blogging platform. Now check this out. See how the image adjusts according? Now that is awesome. So no matter what viewing environment, that image is going to change. Really cool. And that's 2016 right there. That's what this theme does. Anyway, you get the picture. But you can always adjust this if you'd like. But I think it looks kind of cool like this. So I'm going to leave it. So we'll head back to Edit Post. So now we're going to set our featured image. So click on Set Featured Image. Upload files. Select files. Thumbnail. Choose. And then Set Featured Image. And then Update. Perfect. Let's view post. Cool. Looks good. Now let's head back to Edit Post. Okay, we are all set with this post. Now again, if you want to learn more about lead pages, the tools we use to set this up and automate these things, you can learn that over at our website. So let's head on to the next post. So let's go to Add a New. And before we get started with this post, just to give you some context in terms of where we are at, now we want to take the opportunity to really make the most out of our new warmed up subscriber and direct them towards a Tripwire opportunity. You're probably like, what's a Tripwire? This is where the rubber hits the road and where we turn our hungry subscribers into buying customers ultimately. Get ready, you're going to love this. Okay, so let's head over to our content folder. Post 5. Categories turning traffic into sales. Step 5, Tripwire. Let's go ahead and copy that. Paste this in. We'll leave the format at standard. And then head down to our SEO. This will be Tripwire. And then for our description, okay, and then for our categories, converting traffic into sales. Now let's head back and grab the article. And then paste that in. It looks like we have a couple of images. Okay, we'll add that now. So remember that the real goal of the entire funnel is to turn your traffic into real buying customers. So far, we've simply turned our traffic into leads, subscribers, not customers. So here's where the Tripwire comes in. So just so you're clear on what a Tripwire is, a Tripwire is simply an irresistible offer or an inexpensive low barrier offer priced usually under $20 that exists only for one sole reason: to turn a visitor or subscriber into a buyer. So Tripwires exist to fundamentally alter the behavior of a visitor. They do this by encouraging your visitor to take an added step of commitment and actually purchase something from you. So when a visitor takes out their credit card and hits the buy button, there is a huge transformation that has taken place in their mind. Even if the price is as low as just $1, you've pushed them toward a point of micro commitment. Ultimately, once they've raised their hand and purchased something from you, they are a lot more inclined to purchase something from you again, as they have just become a customer. This commitment is far greater of a commitment than simply giving up an email address, which is free, for example. The key here is to offer something of such incredibly high value for an insanely low and irresistible price. You may be offering something at a break-even cost, or even in some cases, a loss. This in effect acts as a loss leader and cultivates future buying habits for higher ticketed items. So hopefully that makes sense and this doesn't sound too overwhelming. Ultimately, you just want your visitors to raise their hand and start buying from you. And the Tripwire is the most effective way to start that process. So now let's go ahead and add our images real quick. Add media. Select files. This is post 5. Full size, insert into post. Okay, and we have one more. Add media, upload files, select files. Go ahead and insert into post. Okay, cool. And for some reason, we're converting traffic into sales. Looking good. Let's go ahead and set our featured image. We're just about done with this post. Upload files. Thumbnail. Choose that. Perfect. Looking good. And let's go ahead and publish the post. Now we can view it. Wow, I just about forgot. These images that we've added, I love them, and it's really important that you add compelling, really fresh, fun images to your blog, okay? But here's another great tool. I cannot believe I forgot about this. Let's go to the Sumo dashboard, then head over here to Social, click on Image Share, then click on Activate Now, and it's installed. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? Now you can share your images. So if you have killer images on your blog, it's this easy to share them on Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook. Love it. Okay, awesome. So it's time for our next post. Okay, before we add this post, let's take a step back for a minute and see what we've already done. We've created a blog post, then our lead magnet, opt-in form, lead page, Tripwire. Now what? Now, we've done the hard work to qualify our subscribers to be warmed up toward our brand and products. Now, you have the opportunity to pitch additional products and upgraded products in order to maximize your profits. This strategy is what we call upselling or profit maximizing. And we're going to jump into that right now. So both upselling and profit maximizing have one primary purpose: to offer our customers additional products in order to benefit, enhance, supplement, or improve upon their purchase or experience. Kind of like at McDonald's when they say, would you like fries with that? Or would you like to supersize that? Or when you're at the movie theater and they try to upsell you tickets to an enhanced ticket like IMAX or 3D, or say for a membership website where you could pay monthly at a certain rate, or if you buy annually, you get it a lot cheaper. There's just so many different ways to upsell and profit maximize your specific products or services. And this post that we're about to add right now details that. Okay, so let's head over to our content folder. Here's the title, upselling and profit maximizing, and then content marketing is the category. Paste that in there, leave this standard, content marketing, our SEO, the description, we'll put, here are the 2 keywords, looks good. Now let's go ahead and grab our content. Paste this in, our images, post 6. Wow, we're just about done, guys. One more image. Add media. Awesome. We are done with this post. Perfect. Let's go ahead and publish it. No, we're not. We got to add the featured image. Set featured image, and then update. There we go. View post. Wow, we are almost there. The last thing that we want to cover in this process is what we call the return path. This is a simple strategy to direct our existing leads and customers back to certain offers to try another attempt at selling to them. Now, this is a killer strategy that is very fundamental to our sales funnel. Through using the return path, we hope to increase the number of transactions from each of our existing customers. These customers are also very likely to take an action as they've already raised their hand and have already shown interest in what we've offered this far. This means they are 10 times more likely to buy from us again. They just need a reason and a way to do so. That's where this step comes in. What's awesome about this is we'll be using email marketing to direct traffic back to our warm customers with additional offers. They may be related to an offer they've already purchased or maybe a new offer altogether. Here's the thing I really love about the return path that can be used for two main reasons. You can use this strategy to continue selling to existing customers by offering additional offers for your own related products and services, or you can redirect your leads back to offers in your funnel to help them turn into actual customers by suggesting them to take an action. Okay, so let's go ahead and add post 7. So let's head to our content folder. Categories converting traffic into sales. Let's grab the title. Let's go to the dashboard, posts, and then add a new. Paste in the title. We'll leave this at standard, converting traffic into sales. Focus keyword is return path. Let's add in a little description. That looks good. Let's grab the content. And then we should have, looks like an image. So add media, upload files. There it is. Yeah, why not? Let's leave it full size. See if they'll insert into post. Okay. And then we'll set the featured image as well. Upload files, select files. Awesome. We'll go ahead and publish it. Take a look at this post. View post. Very cool. Okay, awesome. We've just added 7 blog posts to our new blog and a bunch of killer tools to get your blog dialed in for traffic, subscribers, and ultimately customers. Hopefully you see just how easy this is to get started and the range of options that are available to highlight your content and bring your products and services front and center. By using our simple WTC funnel system, you can truly create a raving community of subscribers and ultimately customers. I'm pumped for you. You now have everything to get started to create a profitable blog. So now we're going to get into some fun stuff. We're going to customize the look and feel of our blog. So as you can see, if you click on James Stafford, this is going to take us to the home, or the feed of our blog, which is going to show every one of our posts. Okay? And the way a blog functions is that the posts are shown in reverse chronological order. In other words, the latest or the newest posts are going to be shown first, right? So we have the step 7, step 6, obviously the way that we've been doing this. Now what I'm going to do is change the order of the post by editing the publish dates. I'm going to do this now so our blog is in sequential order in terms of our 7-step WTC funnel system. So in other words, you see step 1, step 2, step 3, etc. So I'm going to do that right now, and I'll show you how to do that too if you'd like to do that for your blog. So we'll go to Dashboard, Posts, and then All Posts. And then all you do is you can do Quick Edit. So if we go to this one, Quick Edit, well, let's just take a look here. Quick Edit, this is our latest one. And I'm just going to change the dates. So step 1 is the latest or the newest post. So that would be like today's date. And step 7 would be, last week or something like that. You get the idea. So we'll change this one, let's say, to the 1st. Okay? And then we can update this. Go ahead and update it right there. And then step 1, Quick Edit, we'll do today's date. So the 21st. And then update it. Okay, and then we can view our blog. And now step 1's up top. See how easy that is? So I'm going to go ahead and edit the rest of these real quick so they're all in sequential order in terms of our WTC funnel system. So step 1 all the way to step 7. Okay, they're all now in sequential order, as you can see. Now let's take a look at the blog. Looks awesome. Step 2 looks great. Now what we're going to do is add some read more buttons to streamline the blog and improve user functionality. So there's not all this copy, okay? So we'll do that now. So we'll head to, let's click on blog post 1 and then just edit post. This is really easy to do. So what we'll do, just enter and then add in a read more tag. That's it, update it. And then let's go to, see that? See how much more tight and clean that looks? So much better. And kind of a cool thing you can do to approach this is that you can leave people hanging. You can leave, have some compelling copy or content, and then like have it ... then continue reading to where it makes them want to click that link and see the actual article. And that's a good way of doing this too. Kind of tease people with some good content. So I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of these real quick. Okay, great. We got all this set. As you can see, it says continue reading on all these. And I recommend you do this. It just cleans it up and makes it look a lot better. Okay, now what we're going to do is edit this widget area. And if you're wondering what a widget is, I'll explain that in a minute. And we're going to add some social icons, our social channels, and we're going to add a header up top. So some cool stuff to come here. And we're just about done with this. So it's looking really, really good. Anyway, so let's head back over to the, actually just customize right up top here. And I'll go through these real quick, but let's go to the widget area. And this is our main sidebar on the right sidebar over here, okay? And what you can do is you can rearrange these. You see that? It's pretty cool. And all a widget does is just basically extend the functionality of your WordPress site. Okay? Let's go ahead. Say we wanted to get rid of meta because we don't really need that. We'll just remove it. It's gone. So say we want recent posts. Let's do 7. Just in terms of our system. Okay, perfect. And you can adjust this according to what you want. So we'll close that. And search field up top. Let's go ahead and change that. Recent comments. That looks good. Then we can save and publish. Let's go back. Site identity. Okay, site identity, this is our site title, the tagline, and then you can do, you know the site icon, this is the little tab that you sometimes see, the browsing tab, that little image that's there. So let's go ahead and select an image, upload files, and here's it says by 512 by 512 is recommended. Let's go back to WTC funnel. And I added something just kind of fun here. So we'll select that. When that's done, we'll save and publish. And then head back. Colors. Now, this is where you can change the entire theme or the color of your blog. Pretty slick, huh? So we just go with default. And then background color, we'll get rid of this black border around. I want to just keep it really clean, so we'll go with white. Save. And header image. We'll add a new image, and here's the dimensions it recommends. We'll upload, select files. I love this image. Just a really fresh and clean image. And this one's actually perfectly set up for this blog already. Save and publish. And then widgets, we already set it, and that's all good. Everything's good. That's it. Let's close this out. Refresh. Yes, look how awesome this looks. Love it. Oh, and I almost forgot. Check out the little guy. See him right there? Pretty fun, yeah? Okay, so now what we're going to do is add our social channels. So we'll head back to Dashboard, then we'll head down to Appearance, and then Menus. This is what is known as a custom menu. We'll name it Social. Create menu. And then we want to select Social Links. And then we'll select Save Menu. We're going to head to our Content folder because I have all our links linking to our social channels. So we'll add this one, Facebook. Add to menu. Head back over here. Grab Twitter. Add to menu. YouTube. Add to menu. And then add to menu. Okay, perfect. Then we'll save it, save menu. Then we're going to head down to, or head over to widgets. And then content bottom one, we want to put in custom menu. And then we're going to select our social. And it's that easy, and we'll save it. Perfect, we'll close this. So now that's in there. So that'll be in the footer, and it'll look real clean. And then we're going to add in our sidebar, custom menu, and we'll add this right below the search. Same thing, social, and we'll put right here, connect. Save, and that's it. Let's take a look. And then down at the bottom, there you go. Now we have our social channels. Okay, so now that we've finished all of our posts, we have 2 pages to add. Pages should be used for your About page, Contact Us page, and Services page, things like that. Pages are static, which means they pretty much stay the same over time, whereas posts are dynamic. They can change anytime. There are 2 pages we need to include in our menu bar. They are the About page and Contact page, and we're going to add those now. Okay, first we're going to add the About page. So we're going to head over to the dashboard, then Pages, add a new. And this is the exact same process when adding a new post. So when creating your About page, you want to take some time and think about this, okay? This page gives you a chance to describe what makes you and your business unique. You have the opportunity to describe your core beliefs while communicating your true personality that lies behind your brand. There are many ways you can do this, from including your mission and vision statements to adding your personal bio and company story. You can include your core values or simply statements about what you do and why you do it. Be sure to include the name of your business, any members of your team, your own personal story, or the story of your business and how it came to be. Also, be sure to include what makes you an expert in the given topic and what your main purpose is for your business. So let's go ahead and add our About page. Let's head over to our content folder. Okay, that looks good and perfect. That's it. Let's go ahead and publish. And actually, I want to add a little image. So we'll add them. Click on Add Media, Upload Files, Select Files. And I'm going to put, that's full size, and alignment, let's do to the far right. Insert into page. Okay, let's see what that looks like. Update and view page. And I actually want to make this image a little bit smaller. So we'll head back to Edit Page, click the image, a little pencil, and let's go to medium size. That looks good. Update it. That looks better. Update, and then view page. Okay, yeah, that looks a lot better. Okay, now let's head over to New Page right there. And this is our contact page, okay? So here's some things to think about when creating your contact page. Your contact page acts as an open invitation for your audience to reach you directly with their questions, comments, or concerns. Many businesses simply choose to display their phone number and email address. However, in many cases, this is the page that has a lasting impression, as it's the last point of contact before making a big purchasing decision or even reaching out. So therefore, you want to be sure to continue the overall feel and voice of the rest of your blog. Adding your contact information, such as a business name, address, and phone number, should be included if this does apply to your business. It's also extremely important to add an email contact form, okay? That needs to be added. If someone sends you an email, they are probably pretty engaged and hungry in terms of what you're offering. Also, now that you have their email address, this is a great way to continue to market to them in the near future. So we're going to add the contact page right now. Okay, so let's head over to our content folder. Title it Contact. And then here, I'm actually going to show you guys how to add some links in real quick. So let's head back over to, here's our social channels, and I'll just pop this in. So we'll just copy the link. This is very easy to do. And this is Facebook. Highlight Facebook, and then see the little link, click that, paste it in, open link in new tab. I always like to do that, and add a link. And there you go. It's that easy to have links. Are clickable links on your pages and posts. This is Twitter. And this just brings up another point too. You never know where people prefer to communicate. So having the social outlets here and your email address and a contact form, phone number, the more the merrier. Because I get emails or points of contact all over the place. I prefer the email though, absolutely, over anything else. And we'll add a contact form. Paste that in, add a link. We'll go ahead and publish just to make sure we save everything. And then back to our friend SumoMe. So now head over here to Forms and then click on Contact Form. And this is real easy to set up. Go ahead and click on Design. And we'll leave this all the same for now, but you can play with this. You can change some stuff right here. I'm going to leave it on default. All this looks good for now. Then we'll head over to Layout. Oh, let's click this. No, and then make sure, if you do make any changes, make sure you save it down here. I didn't make any changes, so I'll just go ahead and click on Layout. Click Yes. And then right here, this is where you want your form to be displayed. So we'll select this right here, and then for mobile, select the side you want. I'll put it on the right side, and then Save. Then Settings, and put in a good email address that where you want to receive your emails. All of this looks good. Display rules, and right here, show rules. Contact form will only show on this page. So we want to select Add a show rule, and then we want to put in contact, and then add this rule. And this way it will only display on this page. Go ahead and save. And don't worry about tracking pixels. And that's it. And now we can head back to our page. There it is. Okay, so now that we've got both pages complete, we need to add them to our blog, the home page here. So we're going to create another custom menu, which is going to be our primary menus, to where we can show our pages up top here in the navigation. So we'll head to Menus. It's the easiest way to get there, I guess. And then right up here, create a new menu. And then we're going to name this Primary. And then create menu. And then we'll add these two. Add to menu. Rearrange them. Primary menu. Save menu. Perfect. There you go. Okay, now I want to talk about something that's going to bring more depth and character to your blog. You know, when you're browsing different websites or blogs, you may notice that many users have a picture next to their name in the comments section. These pictures are called avatars. WordPress, however, uses a specific type of avatar called Gravatars, short for globally recognized avatar. Unlike standard avatars, Gravatars follow you around the web and automatically appear when you post a comment on any WordPress site or blog. It's essentially like adding a profile picture to one of your social media accounts. It creates a personal touch to anyone who views your page, and a personal touch anytime you comment on another WordPress blog or site. Since blogging in the WordPress community is by its very nature a personable, living and breathing thing, adding an image by your name adds that personal touch and a lasting impression for your community. So let's add our Gravatar now. We'll head back to our dashboard, and then we'll go to Users and then Your Profile. And then you want, see where it says you can change your profile picture on Gravatar? You can right click this and open it up in a new tab. And then you'll want to create your own Gravatar. And just use a good email address. Sign up. Okay, I'm going to confirm this. I'll be right back. So you'll receive a confirmation email. You want to click the link, which I've already done, and you'll want to go ahead and just activate that it'll go ahead and activate that link, and then you just want to sign in. So look, you don't have any images yet, so we'll add an image by clicking here, upload a new one, choose file. We'll go back to okay, then we'll go to next. That looks good. G. Perfect. And that's it. We're all set. So if we go to my profile, so now we can put some information in here. I'll just go ahead and okay, so let's head back to our blog and check out the changes. Okay, so we'll go ahead and refresh the page, and it should be right here in the profile picture. Okay, went ahead and refresh the page, and there it is. Perfect. Now when we go to our blog, check this out. Visit site, and then we'll click on blog post 1, and it should be right there, and I know why it's not. We're going to make that change right now. So we'll head back to our dashboard. We're going to go down to settings and discussion, and then head all the way to the bottom and see right here it says mystery person. We want to change that to Gravatar logo. Save changes. Perfect. Then head back and let's take a look at the post. And there I am. Looks pretty cool, huh? Awesome. Okay, let's head back to the blog and look on the other posts. So if we go to step 2, just that personal touch. All these little touches just add so much more depth and character, I feel like, to your blog, and it leaves such a good impression and really helps cultivate community. Wow, that is it. Congrats if you made it all the way through to the end of this video tutorial. I know this was a lot to take in and absorb, and I appreciate your time watching this. I truly wanted to put together the best information that I know of today to start a profitable blog. It's now your turn to apply what you've learned. Remember, education not applied is useless. Get on it. This was a lot of fun to make, and I hope you find the value in this so you too can start your own profitable blog. Stay tuned for more goodies, and be sure to toss me a like, a comment, and a share below.